Hi Nath, so thank you for joining me on a quick call this afternoon to talk a little bit about where Legacy Sport is and about your brand new project that you're launching. So I know that you were working all of 2019 on launching Legacy Sport, and then what happened early 2020?
As you said, last year I was working quite hard on getting Legacy Sport ready, up and running to do sport sessions and activity sessions. But sadly, because of COVID, um, of course, contact in person isn't allowed. So we've now had to resort to virtual sessions and virtual activities instead.
So it wasn't your ideal, was it? Because you're a keen sports person yourself. I'm assuming you haven't played any sport since lockdown, since the original lockdown.
I play wheelchair rugby, and we haven't played since about end of March. Um, we haven't been able to do anything because quite the high majority of players are high risk and need to isolate.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. So obviously, COVID put all your plans on the shelf. And of course, I know how passionate you were about delivering sports sessions for all types of abilities and bringing sport to all different types of abilities and achievers. But hey, kudos to you for finding a way around this and doing something that was important. And I know that I was in a meeting last week with a disabled people's organisation, and they were saying about how so many of their members, exactly the same as you, really, how they haven't been able to take part in activities. So whether that was a sports or just some kind of movement activity or just a social activity, that very few of them have had the opportunity because either they've been closed because of lockdown, or they themselves have been isolating and have sort of had to shield. And I know we're not in a position now where we're asking lots of people to shield, but there's still all of these restrictions in place. So you hinted, Nate, that it's going to be something that's online, moving to online. So tell us a little bit about what is the project and what's it gonna do.
So our new project is called Let's Get Moving, and we want to encourage as many people as possible who are shielding and who might be isolated to just keep moving and basically just stay active, really,
Okay.
through lockdown. But we also want to encourage people to look after their mental health and basically just look after themselves while really all this harsh lockdown is in place.
So what is in it? Where are we going to be finding all of this?
We have a group on Facebook under Legacy Sport, and basically we'll be posting on there often workout videos, which aren't really high intensity workouts. They're more just making sure you're moving, getting a little bit of exercise in.
So someone like me could
Also,
do it, yeah?
100%, yeah.
Because I don't do sport.
Yeah. We'll also be putting mental well-being videos, just how to look after your mental health, really, and just your general well-being. And also we'll just be having a bit of fun, doing some games and some just social sessions, just getting to know other people who might be in the same situation.
So it sounds like you're building a bit of a community online then, Nath, around sort of general well-being and people just keeping active and moving about, basically. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Fab. Okay. So how do I find you? How do I join?
So, like I mentioned earlier, we're on Facebook under Legacy Sport. We have a section for groups, and it's under there. It's the only one we currently have, but
Okay.
we should be posting about it often on the page itself, and I'm sure Legacy will be
We
sharing
will.
more.
We definitely will. We will be posting out and sharing that information as well. Fantastic. So, well, it sounds like it's going to be a really interesting place to hang out and get to know other people. And it's not just for people with disabilities. Is that right, Nath? It's for anyone who wants to join in.
Yeah, lockdown can get quite isolating, so we just want to open it to as many people who would like to join, really, and just get to know other people and just keep their mental well-being on a high.
Fab, sounds really good. So I guess there's going to be lots of content of developing things. What if you were, if you're watching this video now and you were someone who could perhaps contribute to that content? So you might be able to host an event or run a quiz or do an activity or something through the group. How can they get in touch with you to offer their services?
So you can either message our Legacy Sport page on Facebook, post on the group, just put up a little post saying what you would like to do, and we'll get back to you. Or they can contact me on my personal email at n.flay@legacyig.org.
n.flay@legacyig.org. Nate, sounds really, really great. I'm chuffed for you. I know it's not exactly what you had imagined originally with all the sports sessions, and I'm sure that will come back at some point when we return to some kind of normal life, I think is the right statement. But yeah, I know you're itching to get back to the wheelchair rugby, and I'm sure lots of people are itching to get back to their activities as well. But hey, I mean, they've already said that there's going to be maybe a couple of other lockdowns before we're out to the other side of this. So I guess the group is there to stay and to help and support those people who perhaps this was their life before lockdown, that they didn't really go anywhere or see anyone. So yeah, sounds like a really good project, Nath. Really looking forward to seeing it grow, and thank you for taking some time out to catch up with me this afternoon.